Good morning. Today's lesson is 9.2. We are ordering pairs. Our essential question, how can you identify plot points on a coordinate grid? So let's connect. Locating a point on a coordinate grid is similar to describing the directions using north to south and west to east. The horizontal number on a line grid is the x-axis. So remember, horizontal goes this way, okay, just like the horizon of the sun. And then the vertical number line on the grid is the y-axis. That's the line that goes this way. So horizontal, vertical. Each point on the coordinate grid can be described by an ordered pair of numbers. The x-coordinate is the first number in the ordered pair. So that means you go this way first, right? Okay, so we have a special word from Madison to my students. Go ahead, Madison.
I love Mom because she's a cutie. I can't hear my voice.
Yeah. All right, and back to the lesson. So each point on the coordinate grid can be described by an ordered pair of numbers. The x-coordinate is the first number in the ordered pair. It is the horizon location, so that's the location that goes this way, or the distance from point 0 in the directions of the x-axis. The y-coordinate is the second number in the ordered pair. It's the vertical location, the one that goes this way, or the distance from point 0 in the direction of the y-axis. So the x-coordinate's first, and then the y-coordinate. The x-axis and the y-axis intersect at point 0, 0, and that is called the origin. All right, now let's unlock the problem. We're going to write the ordered pairs for the location of the area and the aquarium. We're going to locate the point for which you write an ordered pair. Then we're going to look below at the x-axis to identify the point's horizon and the distance from 0, which is the x-coordinate. Then we're going to look to the left of the y-axis to identify the point's vertical distance from 0, which is the y's coordinate. So the ordered pair for the arena is 3, 2. Remember, 3 is the x, 2 is the y. And the ordered pair for the aquarium is, so here's the arena. I go over 3, and I go up 2, and that gives me the arena. So I go over 9, because that's where the aquarium is, right? And I go up, and it looks like it's 4. So 9, 4 is going to give me the aquarium. 9, 4, right? Because I go over 9 and I go up 4. See the 4 there and the 9 there? All right, so let's describe the path that we took. Well, I would go to the right 9 units. So as you can see, I went to the right 9 units, and then I would go up 4 units. So I went up 4 units. All right, example number 1, we're going to use the graph, this one right here. A point on the coordinate grid can be labeled with an ordered pair, a letter, or both. So we're going to plot 5, 7, and then we're going to label it J. Okay? So right there, they've done it for you. They labeled it J, and they plotted 5, 7. Let's make sure that they did it right. So from the origin, which is 0, you're going to move 5 units to the right. So over 5 units, which they did. And then it says up 7 units. So then I'm going to go up, and it looks like they did 7 units. So plot the label points, okay? So there it is. They did J. So now we're going to do 8, 0, and we're going to label it S. So from the origin, I'm going to move right 8 units, okay? So I'm going to go right. Actually, I'm going to do a different color. I'm going to go over 8 units. So there's the 8 units. And then I'm going to go up. Well, according to this, it's 0. So I go up 0, which means I stay right here on that line. And then I'm going to label it S. Okay, so it's going to be 8, 0. All right. Example 2, we're going to find the distance between 2 points now. So you can find the distance between 2 points when the points are along the same horizon or horizontal or vertical line. So these ones happen to be on the same vertical line. They're not on the same horizon. Draw a line segment to connect points A and B. So let's do that. So we're going to draw a line. Let's do it with red. I'm going to connect points A and B. Okay? Then I'm going to count the vertical units between the two. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 points. So I'm going to write the number 6 here. 6 units between points A and point B. So points A and B form a vertical segment and have the same x-coordinates. How can you use subtraction to find the distance between the points? Well, I can... Okay, since the x-coordinate represents the same location on the vertical axis, you can subtract the y-coordinates and find the vertical distance. So if I have 9 right here, minus 3, so I'm going to minus the 3, then I get the total distance, which is 6 units, because I have 9, right, minus the 3, and so I would have the total distance, which is 6 units. So now let's graph the points 3, 2, and 5, 2, and we're going to explain how to use subtraction to find the horizontal. All right, so let's plot those points first. So 3, so that means I'm going to go over 3, and then I've got to go up 2. So my first point is going to be there. Okay, and the second one is 5 and 2. So I'm going to go over 5, and I'm going to go up 2. Okay, so according to what I did before, if I have 3, 2, and 5, 2, by knowing that, the y-coordinates represent the same location, right? Because the 2 and the 2 is the same location on the horizontal axis. All I need to do is subtract the x-coordinates, so that would be the 3 and the 5. So 5 minus 3 is 2, so the total distance is 2 units, and as you can see, that is correct. 1, 2. The total distance is 2 units. All right, this is the fun part. So I'm going to use the coordinate grid A, and I'm going to write the ordered pair for each given point. So here's C, and I need to find C on the map. So there's C. Remember, the first number I write is the one that's on the x-axis, which goes this way. So if I look, that would be a 6. So the first point I'm going to write is a 6. We always put it in parentheses with a comma. The next point I'm going to write, so with C, it goes up, and it goes up to 3. So it's going to be 6, comma 3 with the parentheses. So let's find D now. So here is D. D goes over 3, and it doesn't go up at all. It stays on 0. So the answer to this one is going to be 3, comma 0. And there you go. So let's find E. So there's E. E goes over 9 and up 9. So the answer to this one is going to be 9, comma 9. Let's find F. There's F. And F goes all the way over to 10. And it goes up to 5, right? So the answer is going to be 10, comma 5. All right, so now they want us to plot and label the points on the coordinate grid A. So first we want to do M. So I'm going to go over 0, so I stay here, and I'm going to go up to 9. And then I'm going to label it M. So let's do number 6. It's 8, 6. So that means I'm going to go over to 8, and I'm going to go up to 6. So I'm going to plot my point right here, and I'm going to label it H. Okay? So the next one is K, and K is 10, 4. So I'm going to go over 10, and I'm going to go up to 4. So I'm going to plot my point right there, and I'm labeling it K. All right, let's do the next one. So for T, I'm going to go over 4, and then I'm going to go up to 5, and I'm going to plot my point right there. Okay, and I'm labeling it T. All right, I am not going to do the rest of these because they're pretty easy. We actually have a fun little project that I want to give you later today that will have you figuring out a cool picture and plotting the coordinates as well. But if you need help with the rest of this, I am going to be on the carpet as always, and you can use a partner. Good luck.